Hi, and what is up, you guys? Welcome to the second episode of my career mode. And as you can see, this is my shortlist. I did a lot of work outside the first episode, which I actually put up to YouTube, and I have selected a lot of players in my shortlist which I am interested in. As you can see, Phil Jones there. As you can see his positions a minute ago. He can actually play centre mid, so this is actually initially why I was very interested in him. He's a versatile player which can play in a number of positions, so definitely I would love to have him. Absolutely love to have him in my squad. As you can see, here's another player which is Robert Lewandowski. Don't know why I just did some gay accent. But he's a very all-round player. He's got a lot of good stats on him, but as you can see, he's got a very hefty price tag on him. So I don't know whether it's going to be possible to get him. As you can see, his value is 15 million, so I don't know whether Borussia Dortmund will ask around the 20 million region, but we'll just have to see what happens and what they come back to us with. Another player here, Luis Muriel. I'm going to go ahead and ask for a loan for him, for a full loan for a full season. He's an absolute beast of a player. I've used him in previous career modes, but I'm just worrying about the budget. So I think if I loan out some players which I wish to get, then I'll have room for improvement with regards to other positions, so I can spend the budget on that. And then next season, once we've got the money from the competitions and everything, hopefully we've won a couple, yay, then we will be able to afford the players that we have had on loan the previous season. But as you can see, there's some emails here from the board about their objectives for me. First one was they would like me to qualify for the Champions Cup, which in the Premier League is a top 4 finish. Domestic Cup objective, they'd like me to win the FA Cup or the Capital One Cup. Phil Jones inquiry, quite an arsey message from Sir Alex Ferguson, Fergie time, we all know he has it, saying that he's not interested at all, and I was correct about the Borussia Dortmund prediction. They want 19.5 million, which is practically 20 million for Robert Lewandowski. So I think I'm going to hold off on that deal at the moment. I don't really want to blow all of my budget just on one player. But as you can see there, another thing I was interested at the top. I'll just talk about the Jordi Alba thing first. Jordi Alba is Barcelona have just come back about Jordi Alba, saying he's not available at this moment in time because they've only just got him. And what I was going to discuss before that was the Suarez. Inter Milan were actually looking at Suarez, the Liverpool player, so it's another player which hopefully he'll hand in a transfer request like he does in other career modes, and I can snap up him because he's a solid player. As you can see, I'm just scrolling down my shortlist and Kyle Walker popped up. He's a right back that plays for Spurs, other known as Tottenham, that's their correct name, and I would absolutely love to get a hold of him. He's got a lot of pace on him, high potential, and he actually won Best Young Player of the Year, I believe. I'm probably wrong. Last season I think it was, so definitely a very respectable player to have in your squad. And I've just got a response from the Munwain deal, and they would like more money like every other club, but I can understand it. It's Atletico Bilbao, I believe it is, so obviously Munwain's going to be one of their top talents and one of their best players which they have at this moment in time, so they're going to want a bit of money for him, you know. Same with anything, like if I was going to sell Cazorla or Wilshere, I would want a fair whack for him. There's some information about PSG spending the money in the transfer period, as always. As you can see here, guys, I'm just going to shuffle around a couple of players. I definitely need to organise this squad. It's an absolute shambles. Don't know what the hell Wenger, whatever you want to call him, was doing with this squad. But as I said earlier, I'm going to take a Mourinho approach, and I'm going to try and completely organise this squad, 2 of every position, and just sort it out, basically. I've just put Giroud there in the centre, put Podolski on the left. Just Giroud there just to remind me that I need to get rid of him. I do not like him. Most people do, but I just really can't understand having him. He's slow, he's sluggish, his work rate is poor. He just doesn't seem to get on the ball or score any goals like in real life. When Arsenal first purchased him, he was doing absolute crap. Absolute bugger all. And as you can see, they've just rejected my offer for Kyle Walker, which was a real bummer. I was really annoyed about, but we'll keep persevering, we'll keep going. And as you can see here, guys, I'm going to put up Ramsey in a player deal. I don't know whether they'll accept this. Hopefully they will. Ramsey seems like a good signing for Tottenham Hotspur. He's worth 10 million, so they should definitely accept it, but you know, this is Spurs. arch rivals of Arsenal, so they may want a very large sum for Kyle Walker. But hopefully we can get him for as cheap as possible, because like I said earlier, I don't want to just waste my whole transfer budget on one player. As you can see here, guys, I've got a transfer offer for Gervinho, which has been received from Manchester City, which isn't the largest amount of money, so I'm going to go ahead and bump this up to 9 million. Hopefully they'll accept. Normally I wouldn't have done, but it's Gervinho. I want to get rid of him, and it's Manchester City. They are the money bags in the Prem. They're like the PSG of England. They have the money to splash. So as you can see here, guys, there's no advancement on the Suarez deal, so I'm just going to keep quiet on that and see what develops. You know, that's some of the beauty of FIFA 13 and the stories which come up. But also, again, I've got rejected by Munwain and rejected by Muriel. This was like turning out to be really quite annoying, but you know, it's a part of the fun, the transfer period. Persevering. And here we go. I've got a offer back for Sanya from Losk Lille, and they have offered me some sum of money, but I'm going to head and make a counter offer, as you can see from my EA Sport points, and I'm going to see, you know, what's occurring. Just got an email about the international management, what opportunities may be potentially open to me in the future. I don't know whether I'm actually going to go ahead with that like I have done in other career modes, because sometimes it distracts you from the actual career mode itself. But Manchester City, they're saying that they do not believe Gervinho is worth the sum which I counter-offered for. But the deal for Sanya's gone ahead with Lille. So one deal's not, one deal has. I mean, it's the same with anything. I'm sure we'll get another offer for Gervinho. But again, for Kyle Walker, it's doing my head in. But here we go, we'll try one last try, we'll try another player, which is Mikel Arteta. A player which other people may disagree with me for doing, and here is the Mertesacker, which I'm going to head and put in counter offer. People may disagree with me for the Arteta deal, but you know, I just believe that he's an older player, and I really do want to get in the new players, the younger players, the fresh faces. Just to see if I can get their potential up. I mean, with people like Arteta, there isn't much room for improvement, so you're basically stuck with the overall you've got, and it's the player that's it. There's a limit to it, and you can't do it anymore. But they've decided to match my Mertesacker deal, and there's a lot going on in this transfer episode, and it's a long episode, guys, I know, but I really just want to get the transfer period over and done with so I can start playing the league, playing the matches, and actually advance. I know the transfer period's fun, but there's just a lot of going on and a lot of commentating to be done. As you can see there, not surprised, Mascherano's gone to Manchester City. That usually happens with him. He usually either goes to United or City. Do not know why. I think it's just one of those programming errors which they've put up in by EA. Obviously, you know, beautiful EA can't make a game that doesn't lag, but you know, bless them. They will eventually get the hang of it. Well, we hope. And as you can see here, guys, I'm scrolling down the menu in transfers. Just to have a look at the new centre mids, defensive mids and centre attacking mids, just to see what players are open to me. There's obviously loads and loads of players, but there's specific things which I'm looking for. I want to get an equal balance in by midfield. The midfield, I think, is the most important aspect of the team. Other people may disagree with me, but I believe that there needs to be a firm balance between attacking and defensive-minded players. So that's why I'm going to be looking to utilise people like DRB. But then again, on the other hand, you can have Cazorla, which is an absolute beast. So as you can see there, I've just inquired about that young player. They're not even going to try and pronounce his name. And I think there's two more players which I actually look at as I'm scrolling through. Yeah, there is two. There's Marouane Fellaini, which obviously, wow, what a beast. The 6'4" afro. What more can I say? He's been playing brilliant in the Premier League at the moment. And also there is Gundogan, which is the Borussia Dortmund centre mid. But like I said, guys, we'll see how this pans out in the next episode. And thank you for watching. This has been a long episode, I know, but thank you for watching. Please leave a like, rating and subscribe. It does help me out loads. And I will absolutely love to see you guys in the next episode. So thanks very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Ciao.